Folks, I'm about ready to call the Guthrie Planning Commission to order for the date of August 10th, 2017. Could we have a roll call, Mr. Hankey, please?
Commissioner Chappell,
Present.
Commissioner McBride, Commissioner Ogden,
Present?
Commissioner Spinito.
Present.
Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Under public comments, perhaps nobody here other than for the matter that we're going to discuss here in item 4. Next item on the agenda is item 3, the approval of the previous minutes from May 11th, 2017. And in attendance at, could you give us those attendance there, Mr. Hankey?
That meeting in attendance was Commissioner Chappell, Ogden, and Spinito.
Can I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Approve.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
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 You can mark that down, Mr.
Okay.
Hankey, please.
Yep.
Item 4 is the discussion and recommendation to the City Council regarding a request to close a public right-of-way alley located in Block 4 of the 4th Capitol Heights Addition. Could we ask for a staff report, Mr. Hankey, please?
The applicant is Guthrie Holding LLC. Bart James is here tonight to answer any specific questions you have. The applicant requests to close the public right-of-way as shown on the attached documents, and I believe there'll be a copy of that shown on the screen for our at-home audience. The surrounding land use zoning is C3 commercial and R1 residential. All the typical protocol for notification was in effect. We published a notice in regard to this meeting in the Guthrie News Leader on August 1st, 2017, and 13 letters were mailed out to property owners within 300 feet of the subject property. As I say in your package, you should have a map which indicates the area to the west of the facility that they're asking to close.
Did we have any comments of any of those letters that went out?
We received no phone or mail comments.
Thank you. Any public comments that you feel necessary, or would the commission like to hear anybody, any public comments from the applicant?
I know on here we have a sewer line on the west side of the property, and for the record, I just want to make sure that the applicant is aware that the city will need an easement for any utilities to the west in that designated alley.
Yeah, we're aware of the
Could you
sewer.
give us your name?
Oh, Bart James, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 7910 South 101st East Avenue.
Thank you, Mr. James.
Yeah, we're aware there's a sewer line in there, and so the project eventually coming, the process this for is planning on either working around that sewer line or work with the city to relocate that sewer line, should that be necessary. The
Okay.
initial plans I have, they're gonna work around them, so getting an easement along there, I don't think is any problem. I think it's typical and fully anticipate that. And just make a comment, the rest of that alley has previously been vacated by the city on previous to the east, so that would vacate that whole alley
Okay.
in that block.
Any other questions for Mr. James, you guys?
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Any comments from the commissioners?
I'm fine.
I'll entertain a motion.
I make a motion that the application be approved as submitted with the stipulation that an easement be granted to the city as plans are submitted by the applicant for future development.
That stipulation involving the sewer line, of course.
Well, the sewer line and water line. I believe there's a water
Yeah.
line there as well.
Okay, I got it.
I second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
No.
Could we have a vote, Mr. Hankey?
Chappell,
Yes.
Ogden,
Yes?
Spinito.
Yes.
The application is approved with a recommendation to go to City Council, and that City Council hearing will be,
Is it next Tuesday?
it is the first Tuesday of September,
Okay.
which will be the 5th, September 5th, right here in this room at 7 p.m.
7 o'clock.
Uh-huh. And the Tuesday, the 5th at 7 p.m. And the recommendation to approve will be before council that night.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Next item is item 5, request for future items of discussion. Unless the commissioners has some additional additions to that, we discussed that at our May 11th meeting.
I
and
still have copies of that to present to the new planner, yeah.
And we even had it in here, and I think we're waiting for the hiring of the new planning commissioners, unless somebody's got any additional they'd like to
Right.
add.
No, I think we should wait for the new planner to come on board and meet with him or her, and can't wait.
Good, good. Staff comments, Mr. Hanky.
The interview process is about to start for a new planner. I believe the city manager has started to review the applications that have come in. And hopefully in the next 30 days or 6 weeks, we may have a new planner on board.
Right.
Thank you. Commission comments, Ms. Renee,
I have nothing today.
Mr. Chapel.
I don't either.
I might just bring you up today. I talked to the mayor about our missing, we need our 5th member here. And it appears this is going to be brought to be addressed by the council at the next meeting, next Tuesday.
Right.
So there's some applicants there, so we can perhaps look for somebody on board to help us out. Also, I don't know whether you, I'm sure you all noticed, it was good to see, we've asked for this for some time from the Planning Commission, that we have something in our newsletter about code enforcement. And I don't know if you noticed, in July, we had a little bit in there. So a little something with code enforcement. Happy to do it. So maybe the folks in town can see some of the things that we'd like to have them observe. And I would also maybe like to make a comment to our assistant, our executive assistant, Miss Annette Legrand, for getting our commission packets put together. She's new and she's doing a great job.
Yes.
That's all I have.
Thank you.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Done?
So it is.